Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the guide on creating the bone scale aesthetic of the build. Blah. You know what I'm talking about. I'm Scott from FudgeMuppet, and this is how to make your bone scale character look like the one in the video. And now, let's recreate the character. So, because presets basically set out, it's like you can't make every preset look the same. So, preset's actually a relatively important choice. But, we started out with this one. Or at least I'm sure we started out with this one. Otherwise I'm going to have to redo this video all again. God. Hassle Street. But, wait full. We want to make this character look really bulky. It was number 2 was the skin tone. Or it was number fucking... God, I'm pretty sure it was a black one. Alright, we're off to an excellent start here, but we'll get to it, don't worry. We've got scars. Number 7, those 3 scars. We probably shouldn't start with the detail, honestly, but war paint is this one. See the one that comes down the side? I'll put it in different colours, the red. Now, you can see it coming down the sides. Actually, what I'll do quickly, I'll pick a really dark skin tone, just so I can point out exactly what I mean with the white. Now, alright, let's just get to the shape. So, we've got nose length. If we look the side on, it's kind of a flattish kind of face with nose length to the max. Alright, it's got a really pointy nose now because we want to make the Bone Lord look really dinosaur, basically. And we look side on, jaw width to the max. Jaw height to the max because we wanted the jaw to come down quite a bit to give him that longish, sort of like really chunky face. Jaw forward to the minimum, or the furthest to the left, because we wanted the jaw to come back. So we want a really wide, long jaw back. Now, cheekbone height. Not sure if I'll take off all this cheek color and stuff for the moment, because it's all going to be changed to white. Actually, not all of it, certain segments, because we want it to look separated and look a little unique. We don't want everything to just be slathered in whatever color. Alright, we'll just quickly do that the same for this. Get rid of all of this, all of that off. Now, for the eye shape, for the eye color, it is this one. The male Argonian amber. So this, if you're on console, it's the first option. Sorry, the second option. I'm assuming. I don't know, little details. I think you just have to double check some of these details. Sorry, but eye width. Pretty sure that's all default. That's the same. Just leave that the same as the preset. But here comes some of the more important parts. You see how his face, his eyes are really open, like really wide at the moment? What we do is we put brow height to the minimum. Instantly looks a little angrier. Brow height to the max width. Now look how angry he's looking. He's an angry Argonian now. Brow height forward, and now he's got these big protruding brows that make him look really aggressive. But he's still got these really bad looking lips. So we'll get rid of that lip color. Right. Oh, now, see how he looks like he's got a sloped chin? Easy fix. Chin forward. Now, he doesn't look chunky enough yet. Chin length right down to get down to where the jaw is. Chin width right up. Now we look at him and he's looking like a dragon dinosaur kind of thing going on. Now, hair is the one we picked. I think we're onto the details now. So hair's what we picked. It's red color, and you can pick, hold on, this is the hair. You can pick the one with the spikes as well, but I thought it was a little overkill, because when we do go back to brows, we realize we've got to put the spikes on. And the spikes on the brows, they look sick, and I think that's bone enough. You can try it with those bones or without. I'm not fussed, doesn't matter. Your character can edit this however Much you like, I'm just trying to recreate the one in the video. Now, we've got eyeshadow white. It always, just see how the war paint sort of stops right there? We just put that little bit of extra white around the eyes. Helps a bit. Eyeshadow white. Eye tint white. Actually, perhaps eyeliner. No. It was there. Don't worry. I think you'll have to follow me along in this video quite well. Forehead color, white. Neck color, leave it. No war paint. Chin color, white. Nose color, white. Cheek lower is untouched. Get rid of that, sorry. Laugh lines, white. This is all white. Cheek color, white. That little strip underneath the sort of eye socket. Now all the colouring is done. Now, one of the strange things about this character is it had complexion on. And the only thing... So, see, look at the difference between the complexion. Take it off and it looks quite messy. See, there's a little like clambered details and stuff. But when you put complexion on, it all of a sudden makes the white just really bony looking and sort of stand out. So, then, what we want to do is find the correct skin tone. I think it is this one. Anyway, let's test it. Or was it a darker one? God, I'm sorry. I feel... Oh, it was this one maybe? Jeez, I am being no help. Huh. Oh well. Let's save it as number 7. Now, let's load number 3. Ugh. God, it was even the darker one. It was red. That's what's up. So, if we go back to 7. Ah, we're missing one little thing. I hope you've watched the whole video. Eye width is in more. I'm pretty sure. To keep the, make it look angry, like, basically closer eyes, deeper brows, they make it all look angrier. But see how now it messes with all the tint stuff? That's the only annoying thing about switching between presets. This is why it was kind of hard to recreate it. But anyway, let's do the last detail, which was the skin tone. Which I'm pretty sure was this one. Or this one. Yeah, that one. That is it. And then the eyes are... That a one? God damn. Heavy days. I don't know. Look, let's finish up. Character FudgeMuppet. There we go. See with the light? No, that looks like him. I reckon that's a pretty accurate recreation. And I hope you're happy with it. Sorry about the format of this video. It's a little rambly, but I was taking you through the process of how I think. And the whole thing about lowering the brows for Argonians always works if you want a more evil, sort of angry looking Argonian. And the entire thick dinosaur face thing, it works for most presets. But for this, the base preset was remember, it was the green Argonian with a purple face. Anyways, thank you very much. This was a little bit more of a longer video, mainly because it was impromptu. But in future, for any builds that have complicated or unique faces, we'll probably suggest it in every video. But if we get the same amount of likes, like we got 1,000 likes for this, we'll definitely make more of these videos on how to actually make the faces of these characters that we come up with. Of course, some don't need it, like the Arcane Warrior or the Paladin or whatever, but we'll also have to introduce a time span and so on. Regardless, this is information for another day. I hope you enjoyed it all. My name is Scott, and this was another build by FudgeMuppet.